Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and quick review of the Boltune True wireless stereo earbuds. These things are similar to the Apple AirPods, which are about $160, and these ones are $50 or even below, depending on the daily price what you get on Amazon. So it's a pretty good deal. And yeah, here we have the detailed descriptions. You can see what we get is a total playtime of about 30 hours, and the individual playtime of each earbud is about 4 hours, but you can charge it with this cradle. So let's take it out of the box and see what we get. So after taking out everything off the box, we get, or I show you a small overview what we get. We got a small booklet with detailed instructions in about 5 or 6 different languages. A lot of details in here, but to start you can also use this small quick start guide, which is always really helpful. That's a good thing. And yeah, we get this charging cable which looks like it's USB-C. What I really like is a real improvement compared to these mostly mini USB or micro USB from other manufacturers. That's really good. And we get different sizes of earpieces. That's also really good. And we get also this contact information from the manufacturer if you have any problem. So here we have the box with the earpieces. Hope it will focus. Yeah, camera has a little bit of problems. I don't know why. Too much black. Yeah, they are black. Look beautiful. Here we have these two pieces. I think they are pretty much same size as the Apple AirPods. They also come with a microphone, and yeah, they have pretty much same specification as the AirPods from Apple, about same playtime, same or very similar charging box, but they just cost only about 1/3 of the AirPods. That's a really amazing thing. So yeah, I will definitely now use the cable and give it a full charge, and then do the testing, of course. The quality of the sound I will check for myself and then let you know what impression I have. The microphone I should be able to test when I connect it and then record the audio, and I will play you some sample at least at the end of the video, so we'll know how the microphone works here, which is of course always important, at least for some of the people. And you can see here how where the pins are located to charge. You just have to put them here. I don't know if they are magnetic, doesn't look like, yeah, but it's really easy to have to fit them here, left and right, and close the box and charge them. And it's a good thing you have these LEDs where you can see the charge. I think that's a charge of the charging box. We'll see if there is a charge indicator of the individual earpieces. I will look into that later after giving a full charge. So I've just noticed one thing. I have the earbuds connected to this charger, and it is charging, and we can also see here that it is charging, but the problem is that the earbuds themselves are not charging. As you can see, there is a little bit of plastic as a protection here at the pins. Hope you can see that. We have to remove them first, otherwise they don't make any contact. And I'm removing them now and put them back in the cradle so they can really charge. So I have now removed the plastic at the pins, which is really important, and I have found, putting them back now into the cradle, what's important to make them charge is to have them right positioned. As you can see, they are magnetic. Just watch. Yeah, okay. They just flip in, and then you know they are at the right position, and you have to close the cradle to make sure that the earbuds are really being charged. So I've been reading the instructions for myself and they look really simple, so I'm not doing another video for that. I'm just showing you the most important things here with a few pages. And if you don't need that, you can fast forward. The most important things are, of course, here, operation and functions. There are a couple of special functions with long press or double press or triple press, and I'm showing these here. So I really think it doesn't make sense to make another video here. There's also restore to factory setting if you have any problem. As a very last thing, I'm showing here the page of the troubleshooting if you have any problem. But of course, if you can't solve the problem, you can always contact the support numbers or email, which you'll find here. I hope that's helpful too. Hope it's focusing. You can read that. QR code as well. Yeah, here email and phone numbers again. Yeah, that's a little bit better quality than before. I think that's more helpful. So we let it charge now for 1.5 hours. That's something which is a little bit missing in this description, so there's no indication. It was never written how long we have to charge, but it looks like, according to Amazon, we have to charge it for, the earbuds, we have to charge for 90 minutes, which is 1.5 hours, but we don't have any indication on the charge. When we open that, we turn them out, we can see there's some kind of blue light here, but there is no indication or no information about how to find out how much charge we really have in the earbuds. But of course, when they are fully charged, then they last for about 4 hours with one charge. So the earbuds are now fully charged, and what's important that we go on your phone, on our phone, to Bluetooth, turn Bluetooth on and wait, and yeah, then we open the case, and as soon as we open the case, it should be available to connect on your phone. I click on refresh and let's see. Yeah, here we are already. Boltune, hope you can see that. I'll click on pair. Let's see if we have to do something on the earbuds, but I think it's not needed. Allow access to your contact and call history. That's what they ask for. I click on pair and it says connected, battery 100%. So that's good. We can see, at least here, we can check the battery level. So if we really are not able to check the battery level here, we can check the battery level here in the Bluetooth settings. That's a really good idea, or a good possibility. So I'll check a little bit on the sound and then make a test phone call and I will play it then at the end of this YouTube video, so you will be able to listen to the sound which I've been recording through the microphones here. So I spent some time now with these Boltune earbuds, and yeah, I have to say I'm super happy with them. So it was a definitely positive surprise, but you never know what you can expect even when they come with really good reviews. You never know how good a product really is. And so, I mean, everything from beginning to the end, it was super easy. I mean, charging was easy, connecting to the phone was super easy, and I've been able to listen to the music, to make phone calls, super easy. I have been recording the phone call. I will show that later to you. The craziest thing was the ultra deep bass test, which I've been doing, playing from a YouTube video to these earbuds, and that produced a crazy ultra deep bass sound which I have never heard actually with other earbuds. Maybe I haven't used the right ones, but I don't know. I really had this crazy feeling, yeah, to be in really discotheque or whatever. I mean, I couldn't stop listening. It was crazy. I mean, it was like with drugs, or I don't know. I mean, I can't compare that. I don't know. I've never been using that, but it was crazy. I really couldn't stop. It was like in some kind of I don't know, dream or whatsoever. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, for this price, I'm not exaggerating, really. This is the truth. I mean, the microphone which I've been testing, microphone is good, but not super good. I'm not so excited with the microphone, but it's usable, definitely. No doubt about that. You will be able to listen to that. No problem with that. It's always difficult to have good microphones, especially when you use in-ear microphones. I have never found in-ear earbuds with microphones 100% working, but it was absolutely no problem for other people to understand me clearly, so definitely no problem with that. But the deep bass sound, that's absolutely awesome. That blew me away. I mean, that's absolute crazy thing. And yeah, the good thing is they fit perfectly into my ears, even with the original ear plugs here. I mean, the earpiece adapters here, I didn't have to change that. Maybe other ones would have been fitting better, but I mean, I think medium is probably not bad for me, so I'm not surprised. They were fitting really good, and they had a pretty good hold. I mean, I was jumping up and down like jogging or something like that, and they stayed perfectly in place, so no problem with that. I found a good position to keep them in place. Yeah, definitely a really positive experience with that. So I didn't expect that. It's not a super fancy box, so I expected something like intermediate product, but the ultra deep bass sound, that's a really absolute positive thing. And I mean, yeah, they had really a good hold. They have they're looking nice. I mean, not much difference to the original Apple AirPods, so except that they are black. But apart from that, I think they are pretty much similar size and style, and not really much difference. And so yeah, really good so far. I can definitely highly recommend. I've not run into a single problem, even with doing almost everything. Yeah, the only thing maybe the buttons here are somehow quite hard to press. I mean, if you're holding the earbuds here, there's no problem to press them here easily. But if you have them in your ears, it needs a little bit of push. I mean, not hard. I mean, you can see that that's super easy. But if you have them deep in your ears, you can feel that. It's not a pain, but you can feel it. But it was never a problem. And I had already tested other ones with just touch screens, and touch screen doesn't work. I mean, you just all the time push accidentally these buttons. So don't go with touch screens or touch buttons. They don't work. I definitely prefer something like this with a little bit of resistance compared to something which just occasionally hits or makes anything. So, and it's quite easy to remember the combinations what you use, like one press, two press, three press, long press, short press, whatever. So yeah, you get really used to the things, at least to the most common things which you use with these earbuds. So yeah, absolutely no problem with that. Yeah, and so here, as promised, I'm going to play you the recorded voice from the microphone. Test 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Test. Test 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Test. So definitely not a very stunning experience, but it is okay for other people to understand, but a little bit of disappointment compared to the great sound when you listen to music. Really big positive surprise. Absolutely no problem with that. I can highly recommend them, especially at this price of only about a third or even below of the price of the original ones from Apple. I'll put down the link into the description so you can order that right from here on Amazon if you like. And I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.